We're live? Oh, would you look at that? Welcome, boys and girls, big fat bastards and big fat bastardettes, you kings and queens, to today's Sunday morning service on JUNDAY FUNDAY. Now, today, I went ahead and I put together this. I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like, if you're cooking and you just like throw together whatever the hell's in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? On, how you doing? Good morning, sir. A fine, beautiful Sunday to you. So yeah, we put together this freaking amalgamation because, to be perfectly honest, I just wanted to try something new. To be even more perfectly honest, I had like three of these from opening all these packs of New Capenna, and I just wanted to see if it was any good. And I tried running three at first, but I kind of took one out and then like put in a Ghalta while I was playtesting yesterday. I have like Bedevil. I got a second one of these recently from like a card reward. I have like two of these from just all the packs of New Capenna that I've been opening. So I just threw a whole bunch of crap together. I noticed that there was like, some good looking dudes in these. So I guess this one's for the ladies, the theoretically projected big fat bastardettes who, current modern day physics does suggest that they do exist, kind of like dark matter. We know it's out there. We can't see it, but there you go. We're doing this for the ladies tonight. Let me get some of that Def Jam freaking comedy. You know how like those comics are going to sit there and like patronize the ladies. Man, ain't y'all ladies looking fine tonight? Give it up for the ladies. But yeah, okay, seriously, why don't we just go through the deck really fast and then we'll hop right into the games. So Llanowar Elves, Hunk, you're welcome, girls. Classic opener for green. Tamiyo's Safekeeping is super good. Only running two of them though because we do have a little bit of recursion out of the graveyard. Well, namely in like that and that and that. We've got March of Wretched Sorrows because it's an instant speed way to deal with that gosh darn bitch Liliana. So yeah, and it's got purple in it, so we like that. But it deals X damage and we gain X life, so that can be really helpful against red too, right? To gain a bunch of life. Tenacious Underdog because I have two and I want to freaking use them. He's a hunk. He can come back from the graveyard, and permanents that are blitzed out of the graveyard, when they die, we draw a card. Not bad, right? And we're running Meat Hook Massacre in the sideboard there, so whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses one life. That can be nice if we sideboard in Meat Hook Massacre, right? I've got Gala Greeters here because, blitzing stuff out of our graveyard, playing creatures generally, and even if Rekindling Phoenix dies and we get the Elemental token, right, that triggers Gala Greeters, and then if we're so fortunate that Rekindling Phoenix comes back, that also triggers Gala Greeters, so we've got a couple of ways to get a little bit more value out of Gala Greeters. Hell, even if Ziatora's Envoy here, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of your library, you can play a land from the top or cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the damage dealt, right? So if we get a creature to come in, we have a good amount of creatures. So yeah, that could also trigger Gala Greeters. So yeah, that's why we put in Gala Greeters. And the 2 life can definitely help against red if we're fortunate enough for it to survive. I have 4 Shakedown Heavies, so they're here. I own them. It's more card draw. It's a big beefy early guy. It's a nice 3 mana payoff for a turn 1 Llanowar Elves if we're so fortunate that it doesn't get fatal pushed or played with fire. Yep, Shakedown Heavy there. They can untap him and have us draw a card. We're kind of all right with that. And he's got Menace, so it's a little harder to chump him. By a factor of 2, I suppose. Bedevil destroys Liliana. Bedevil also destroys the unlicensed hearses that are pretty likely to be sideboarded in against of us since we're going to go best of 3. We have Tenacious Underdog. We have this. There's 2 blitzers that come out of the graveyard. Not to mention they'd like to get Rekindling Phoenix out of the graveyard as well. Well, Bedevil destroys target artifact, creature, or of course Liliana. Rhythm of the and at instant speed, important. Okay, moving on. Rhythm of the Wild because I thought it might be nice to have haste here and something like this, which can create more value, an ever increasing amount of value at a rate of 1 per turn, not super a lot. But yeah, it might be nice to not leave it around on the field. It might be nice to give Halana and Alena a +1/+1 counter, right? Because Rhythm of the Wild either gives creatures that enter our battlefield +1/+1 counter or haste. Well, non-token creatures. I guess it's probably important to say that. Rekindling Phoenix is a great blocker. It combos well with, let's see, I guess Halana and Alena because it has flying, right? It combos well with Gala Greeters because putting in its elemental token and then coming back from the graveyard by sacrificing that elemental token plays nicely with the Gala Greeters, right? It plays nicely with Terror of the Peaks. If we're so fortunate to have it come back from the graveyard, or even enter, whatever, when Terror of the Peaks is on the field, right? Because whenever another creature enters the battlefield, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So yeah, Rekindling Phoenix. We've got Halana and Alena, because Halana and Alena's good. It is good. It's also some coverage against flying. I mean, it has first strike and reach, so if the opponent forgets and attacks with a 2 toughness flying creature, we could just get in the block with Halana and Alena. At that point, they're going to really consider, conceding the game. But that's only if they mess up. So I'm more likely to mess up, obviously. If you've watched my stuff, you know that. We went over Ziatora's Envoy before. I own 3 of them. I just want to see if it's good, okay? That I'm just doing something different. I'm not good at variety. I forced myself to make something different. This was actually initially an Ilharg pile. I wanted to go Jund Ilharg, but I kind of put most of this together, and I was like, Ilharg isn't actually that good in here, so yeah, that's what we're doing here. Terror of the Peaks, once again. I like Terror of the Peaks. I initially had it at 3, and I own 3. But I don't know. It's just so hard to put slots in here. And honestly, I wanted to kind of also run this guy here. Shout out to Kyle. Spring-Leaf Avenger, a little green ninjutsu dude. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. I don't really have too much to say about that except that it's good, Yeah, moving right along, we've got Vivien Reid here. I like Vivien Reid. I don't know how good she is here. She can be casted with this. She can be returned from the graveyard with this and with we're running 2 Takanumas actually, but I just really like her for the coverage she provides. We don't have any way to destroy enchantments outside of Vivien Reid and Beseiju, which, might come down as a freaking land, so it's minimal. We do have some artifact destruction here, of course, which Vivien helps with too, and she can destroy target creature with flying. Those are all her -3s. Up at the top end, we have the Great Henge, because we are running a lot of creatures. The Great Henge combos nicely with things blitzing out of our graveyard, right? Because whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card, right? A little bit of life too. That's nice. Combos nicely with Rekindling Phoenix too when it recurs. And then we have Ghalta. Ghalta's big. I think it's funny to play a Ghalta for relatively cheap, slap some rockets on it with Halana and Alena, and send that bad boy sailing at some poor poopy head's face. So hopefully we can do that today. I have 1 of them. I could probably bring it up to 2, like if I took out the Spring-Leaf Avenger, but that's just what I have right now in this, pile that I freaking threw together brainlessly. I took the time to make sure to curate a beautiful selection of non-basic lands for your viewing pleasure. I have 2 Takanumas there because we're running black and I have 3, so we're just using 2. It can return a creature or planeswalker from graveyard to our hand. Not bad. Some beautiful mountains, 2 Beseijus, 1 Lair of the Hydra there for, the coverage Beseiju provides, and to have a manland. I actually don't have the Blast Zone because in 3 colors it's hard enough to get my colors out without having colorless mana to worry about, especially since right now I own 2 whole entire Ziatora's Proving Ground, half a playset there, so we're running both of them. In this sideboard here, I really enjoyed Terra Sunder the last time I played with it, so we're running the playset of Terra Sunder because it is como se dice, muy bueno, sí. We've got 1 Anger of the Gods and 2 Meathook Massacres as the wipes here. I think the Meathook Massacres would play well with things like Rekindling Phoenix and the what are they called, the Blitzers, right? And we're running 2 March of Wretched Sorrows. We're running 2 Bedevils, so I thought that maybe I could save 1 sideboard slot so that I could fit in 4 Unlicensed Hearse for Graveyard Hate and 4 Shifting Ceratopses here for the blue hate, right? And it also is pretty nice against blue-white control and Liliana herself because it gets haste. So with that all taken care of, let us hop into the games. I'd like to welcome you, of course, for joining me. Was that how I should? I'd like to welcome you for joining me. No, that was an amalgamation of 2 sentences, but I think that you understand the sentiment of both of them. So I'm gonna stand by what I said. I feel like it was more meaningful than saying both of those sentences individually. I'm gonna play Dumb Jund because it's stupid, and I like that. This is Big Fat MTG. We're not smart. Have you seen my shit? Would you believe me if I told you I was smart? No, but yeah, we do have some fun, and not in the way that annoying people say it. Unless you find me annoying, in which case you've already unsubscribed. Shout out to them, by the way. Alright, we'll play first because that's the only choice we make unless we're running that, like, dredge deck that wants to draw first so it can discard. That is not good, unfortunately. As much as I'd like it. That's not good either. But I'm going to keep it. Because I'm an idiot. We're going to drop Tamiyo's Safekeeping and we're going to pray. Or do we just drop Ghalta? Because it's... No, because Ghalta, if we draw any other creature, Halana and Alena can power up. Can power it up so that Ghalta might become affordable. So that's our working theory. We're going to stick with it. Take a look at the lands really fast because I forget which exactly does which. It's a stupid amalgamation of all the lands I own, so I forget which like comes into play tapped unless you control 2 or more, or like which comes into play tapped unless you control like basic land types. Okay, well, Rootbound Crag will enter. Okay, now these will both enter untapped. We're good at this point. Is this like Simic? Like, Simic, counter everything, play my Nightpack Ambusher, keep passing turn, never play anything on my turn. Oh, what fun. At least we have Bedevil. You're not gonna... Dude, unless you have a draw spell, you never do anything on my... Or whatever. You never do any non-countering things until you play the, you know, Nightpack Ambusher, and then you still don't do any non-countering things. What do you even do? It's just Nightpack Ambusher. Yep, that's no surprise. Pass turn. I assume they might wait to play their Nightpack Ambusher. That kind of sucks. If we go Rhythm of the Wild, then the thing is they counter it, they play their Nightpack Ambusher. This might be a good time to play it now, actually, because they'd only have 1 mana open after Nightpack Ambusher. Unless they counter this and hit Growth Spiral. They allow that down, which is really weird. I wonder if they're going to send it back to our hand with Brazen Borrower. Alright, buddy. Very well, sir. Be nice to draw a creature. Got some poopy draws there. I mean, we do have all of our colors in the lands here, though. That's all we have is, like, lands. And stuff that needs other things in order to be good. Okay, well, I mean, we can kill that with Bedevil and pay the Ward 2 cost. Right, and they're tapped out for that, so that's what we do. Yes. There you go. Not bad. We got rid of 1 Solarian Terror out of 4. There you go. Good old Shieldred. Okay. Yep. Do we play that, or do we cycle it? I think we play this and keep that in hand to cycle it? I don't know. +1/+1 counter. Do I just put it down? I think it might be better to keep it in hand to cycle it, honestly. Wow. Alright, well, this one's going to be over pretty fast. That's 10 damage, and then another 2 when we draw. Oh, don't be a pussy. Why wouldn't you attack with Shieldred? Oh, maybe to block something wild? Okay, whatever. Alright, we go down to 10 after the draw. Very well. The cycling is going to hurt a bit, too. Yep. Lose 2 life. Sucks. We could go Rhythm of the Wild, put in a Gala Greeter with 2 +1/+1 counters, make it big with Halana and Alena, because that would help get Ghalta out. Right, because this is going to be 3 power on the field, plus 3 more, so that'll really bring down Ghalta's casting cost. Oh, right, because of Vorinclex, that sucks. Well, then we're only going to get 1 counter on it there. I guess Ghalta is castable. Well, no attack. And why don't we just go on to the next one, because they're just going to win, right? They're just going to swing for probably another 6. Bring us down to 4. We have nothing to do. We'd be at 2 after the draw. We wouldn't win, and then we would draw again and lose. I think Tear Sunder's pretty cool. Kind of like it here. I don't know if we'd need the unlicensed, whatever it's called. I think we need a way to get rid of Vorinclex, because counters might be really nice for us. So I think Tear Sunder might be pretty cool. What could go though? I don't know if we need Rhythm of the Wild. I don't know if they're running counters. But it might be nice to give haste to things is the thing. So maybe -1 of these. Let me bring up my text box in case anyone's saying anything. Okay. Okay, put it over here, I guess, on the right side. Okay. Yeah, we just need to kill like Vorinclex. I guess I'm all right with this. Why don't we do we put in the Meathook Massacre because Shieldred makes us no, I think we have enough destruction here. Meathook Massacre would be nice, not to wipe, but rather to profit off of like sacrificing and stuff. So I don't know if that's enough to play it. We'll play first. We can attempt this. We have 2 chances to draw a nice land for these guys, and then we're actually looking kind of all right. Unless we control a swamp or a mountain, so that will come into play on tap. That's good. Hopefully the Gala Greeters survives and we get a land. Okay, that's really nice. That is definitely really nice. Gala Greeters, pass turn. Okay. This. I guess we'll try Shakedown Heavy. I wonder if they're running counters, because they could just play that growth, whatever it's called. I think we put in the +1/+1 counter. Because we have the 4th land here to go another Shakedown Heavy plus Tamiyos, so I guess I'm okay with where we are right now. We'll swing for 2 whole entire damage. I assume they just play that, whatever growth it is. They just played it. How do I not know what it is? It's a very common card. It is nice, though. Oh, Growth Spiral, right. It is nice to not be playing, like, Liliana, you know? I mean, they might have Liliana. I don't know that they don't, but it is nice to not be playing, like, just straight Rakdos, you know, whatever flavor of Rakdos. Okay, they've got 4 lands. That is good. I think the first thing we do is attack. With both? No, with only Shakedown Heavy, because they might flash in the Nightpack Ambusher for this, which would actually be fine if we want to bait that in, because then they wouldn't be able to counter the next Shakedown Heavy. Okay, we do get in 2 damage, not bad. I think I'm going to play this thing. Although they could wipe field. So maybe a Shakedown Heavy would be better to keep open a Tamiyo Safekeeping for, circumventing a board wipe, and we can save 1 Shakedown Heavy, I think would be nice. For this one, we'll, why don't we create the tap treasure token, so that way, we could go, this into Tamiyos if they don't wipe. That's a pass turn. Meathook Massacre, since they have yet to play Growth Spiral, they might still. If they get the 5th land on the turn, they could put down a 6th, then Meathook for 4, which would be good. I couldn't Tamiyos out of that one. Okay, that's Meathook for 3, should they choose. Exile all creature with mana value 3 or less. Wow. Okay, well, that's everything. There you go. Okay. We will play this thing, I think? Shakedown Heavy might be nice, but it falls to another one of those. Should they have it in their hand? I think we'll go with this. Cast with Blitz. Do we do the Blitz thing here? It might not be the worst thing in the world, but I think we'll just play it. Protect with Tamiyo's past turn. Let me bring this up because I haven't played it before, so those of you just joining me, welcome, by the way. And there's what that thing does. I have 3 of them in my collection. I thought it might be worth it to see how it performs. Just curious, right? So there it is. I'm sorry. Bring it back up. I press spacebar. That takes down things that you make big. Fatal Push. All right, let's at least make them work for it. Do we put that on top? Because it could help with a Shakedown Heavy. We still lose this thing, but it can be blitzed out of the graveyard. Obviously now we won't draw land, but I kind of like the Tamiyos to protect Shakedown Heavy. Pass turn. Okay, very well. Yep. I would love to put the Great Henge onto the field. And we even have a creature to start triggering it for super duper cheap. Okay, they didn't wipe. That doesn't mean they don't have a wipe, it just means that they might want more than a 1-for-1 trade with it. We are attacking. See what they do. Taking a look. Okay, not bad. We can go Great Henge. We will not be playing Llanowar Elves because we'd have to tap the Great Henge for green, and that would mean no Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Pass turn. Right, we only have red and black right now. Why don't we let them have that? Sure. Yeah, fine. Two cards in hand, did they pass turn? Okay. That is a nice third source of green there. So we can go Great Henge, make sure it doesn't tap a unnecessary sources of green, and it didn't. That's good. Okay, it resolves. That is cool. We will do Llanowar, or do we do Llanowar Elves? Why don't we attack first? Just see what we get off of this draw. We got some this gets us cards, this gets us cards. Not bad, not bad. We'll do a Llanowar Elves, see what happens there. It still holds open Tamiyo's Safekeeping with the green paid by this. Beautiful, we get a card. Gala Greeters, that is good, but we keep that in our hand because if we play Gala Greeters, we have to tap this, we have no more green, and then we just, yeah. That is a pass turn. What was that wipe exactly? It was 3 exile all creatures and planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. And that smells like a Liliana counter that definitely helps with us, but great against Rakdos. That's what that smells like. We do this. Oh my god, I remembered. What a guy. Mountain. Now I really smell them leading us into a big wipe here, so I don't want to play too much. So why don't we start by attacking here? Wow, we're really filling up our hand. I mean, I'll definitely drop the Llanowar Elves. We don't need it at all. Yep, Llanowar Elves swings in. We'll drop Llanowar Elves. The Phoenix dies to that exile. No, it doesn't, because that's with mana value 3 or less. So I think Phoenix is going to be nice to play. We'll do this just to get a draw out of Great Henge. We'll go Phoenix, and we still hold open plenty of green. I want the Gala Greeters in my hand to not get wiped. I'm only playing these Llanowar Elves because it is 2 cheap damage apiece, and, you know, they'll fall to the wipe, and I'm A-okay with that. Wow, that took him a long time to let that happen. Yeah, sure, whatever. That one's good. It doesn't fall to their exile all creatures with mana value 3 or less wipe. We pass the turn. They must have some type of ultimatum that they're looking for. It's gotta be, right? Look at this. All they've done is stall and growth spiral to get closer to some ultimatum. It has to be. Okay, they put that one on the bottom for that scry, so hopefully that's good. Do they have like Hall of Storm Giants or something nutty that I need to be looking out for? Liliana Dreadhorde. Okay, well we can sacrifice Rekindling Phoenix and the Llanowar Elves.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades.
Because they're obviously going to make a sacrifice. Oh, wow, okay, not obvious. Okay, I stand corrected.
Rise and shine.
Okay, Liliana's at 7. We are going to do something about that. Vivien is fantastic. Vivien is very, 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 very good. Okay. So why don't we start combat, and we'll swing at Vivien with Rekindling Phoenixes, both Llanowar Elves. Yep, we attack them straight up with Shakedown Heavy. They'll just let us draw a card. I mean, or you could just block that one with your zombie token, because Liliana's going to die either way. Okay? Yep, sounds good. That is Vivien into Halana and Alena, I think. We have 8 lands plus the Great Henge. No. We need that. Yes. Oh, God. I love Tamiyo's Safekeeping. It's actually so good. Okay, they do get a card out of that creature dying.
I will rise again. Death is in...
They're all tapped out, so we can easily play Vivien. We'll plus her. See what we get.
The wild wasn't I've seen things that would break
Okay.
like you.
I mean, it gets us something back. And Halana and Alena pass. Okay. I would imagine they either do something good or concede. Yeah. I'm kind of okay with this where it's at. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with this. Let's just get to it. We got lucky. Let's see if we can keep that going. Oh, Iris is sideboarding. Is he sideboarding in Graveyard Hate for the Phoenixes? Because we do have Tear Asunder and a Bedevil for that, which is nice. We came prepared. Yeah, for the Graveyard Hate to counter us, and also for like Liliana with the you know, instance that we have there that can deal like the March of Wretched Sorrows, deal X damage to target creature or planeswalker at instant speed. Bedevil, destroy target artifact, creature or planeswalker. I actually took one out, but I put in like 3 Tear Asunders, which for 4 mana will exile target non-land permanent. Okay, yeah, I mean it gets down Tenacious Underdog. We got all of our colors, so that's nice. So you avoid a little bit of a poopy mana situation. Very nice. I like it. Okay. Growth Spiral. Yeah, definitely worth the 2 life. Yep, very good. Get a nice mana down. Cool. Okay. And is that, yeah. Alright, Fatal Push. Fair enough. We still afford Tenacious Underdog. Yeah. Thank you for offering me to pay for it with Blitz, which I can't afford. I wonder if we're going to see Graveyard Hate from them. I have to assume we're going to see Graveyard Hate, right? We drop this one because it's not like we're going to really use it. And we attack with Tenacious Underdog because I'm not afraid of losing it. Okay. And it's our end step, so they're going to do a lot of things. I really think they're an ultimatum deck that just didn't draw their ultimatum. I would like to play this thing and have it live because it reduces the Great Henge by a nice amount. So we'll do that next turn. As far as I saw, the only counter they have is that thing that, you know, you return target red or green spell to the top of or bottom of its owner's library. And with this thing, I think we would keep it on top of our library because then the next turn we'd have 1 more mana and we could just blitz it at them. I think that might be the best move there, even though it's not the best for the Great Henge. We do have 6 mana in total. If this thing stays around, we could do that. March of Wretched Sorrows. Okay, well, we are going to play this and resolve it because they only have green and black. We will not attack with Tenacious Underdog. I would rather block the 5 damage with it. I would love to get the Great Henge down because it's going to actually pay for the Ward 2 cost there. Wow, okay, that's their 6th mana, 4 in Klex. Boy, oh boy. That's a bunch of damage to take, I'll tell you that, but I think we double block him. That's right, pussy. That does it get double blocked? I think that just gets blocked with the Underdog. Very well. Well, that was the plan. Let us see. I think while we have the chance to resolve the Great Henge, we should. I think that's good. I think they could only attack with Vorinclex in that case, and we would still get to block this, which is, I think, a good block. So I think that's what we do. Yes? Yes. Right, before we lose this guy, I guess that's probably the best thing to do. We pass turn. I mean, hell, we could even block Vorinclex with this thing and then get the 1 damage with March of Wretched Sorrows. As far as I saw, once again, their counter only return target red or green spell to its owner's hand. That does suck. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That sucks. Really wanted the Great Henge to combo with Tenacious Underdog, just get me loads of cards. We do not have... Do we do March of Wretched Sorrows on Vorinclex now just to stop the attack? Alright, fine. Yeah, that sucks. No, I don't think we do it. We block Tolarian Terror. We take the 6. Okay, that's brutal, but we can do Shakedown Heavy and we can block Titan of Industry and also deal it the 1 damage like that, which isn't terrible. I think that's a go. Pass turn. Okay, that's not looking good, to be perfectly honest. And Sheoldred for pretty much the win. I can't see us doing really much of anything else. Right? Tenacious Underdog comes in, it draws us a card, which means that we lose even more life. So that's pretty much it. Good game. On to the next one. Here we go. Very good, sir. Damn, big power cards, too. And that looks like the Phyrexian. Hang on. Is that the, Let me just look at the game. I just wanted to see. Is that the... Yeah, it looks like Gobbledygook. That's pretty cool. All right, neato. On to the next one. Good game. It's honestly refreshing to play that. Not even gonna lie. Nice to see Titan of Industry doing well. I like that guy. I hope I get more. The store's out. I just want to check that really quick because if there's nothing good in there, I think I'm going to buy a probably 4 packs or so of New Capenna. I don't want that, but if anyone's interested in a draft token, I know draft is very popular on Arena. There's 10% off of it. I guess that's good. Yep. All right. I wonder if Meat Hook Massacre would have been good against that guy because it was a more drawn out game, so more land. I wonder if that would have been good. And then oh no, when their creatures die, we gain life. When ours die, they lose life. I mean, that's still good with the blitzing, of course. It's good with Rekindling Phoenix. Sure. Okay, they go first, and our lands come into play tapped, which kind of stinks. Llanowar Elves, are they playing Elves? I think we do Ziatora's Proving Ground, because we don't have a turn 2 payoff for Llanowar Elves to go Boseiju Llanowar. Unless we draw another land. Okay. I think that's just a Rockfall Vale. Llanowar pass. Yes, there it is. Looks like next turn we can get Rekindling Phoenix down. Good blocker against a Steel-Leaf champion that can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. That is very good. Scavenging Ooze. Alright, so Bedevil, tear asunder. Or keep Bedevil in, tear asunder definitely. Scavenging Ooze is going to eat up my Rekindling Phoenix, which is an issue. I think we just play Rekindling. I don't know what else to do. They still have 1 mana open, which they would use to, yeah, I mean, I don't like that it just, constantly tells them what they're doing, because look at that. I didn't have to say it, they just told you everything you need to know with the highlighted boxes. That's pretty much going to be it. This card's really good, and I can't wait to create my own version of it with, I think one of them's just going to be Green Stompy, another one's going to be Krenko, because whenever you cast a green permanent spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each permanent you control. That's going to be nice with Krenko's little tokens, right? I think that'll be fun. Okay. I think that's pretty much on to the next game, right? Because they just swing in for bigly damage. We're not going to get the Phoenix back ever. I think we just load up with wipes and removal. I don't know what else to do. I think Anger of the Gods is pretty good. Meat Hook too. And Tear Asunder obviously good. So we're basically just countering them. I think we could take out Rhythm of the Wild. I need to kill that Scavenging Ooze so that I have the functionality of my my nice blockers here in Rekindling Phoenix. Tear Asunder, Hunted. I do like Terror of the Peaks. I think Ghalta might be good because they're not necessarily killing stuff so much as just making a huge field. This guy can probably go. It might be a little slow. How many cards am I at? 60 out of 60. Okay. I don't know about. I think maybe Tamiyo's Safekeeping can go. To be replaced by Terror Asunder or Meat Hook. Meat Hook, Anger. And is there anything else? Anything else? I like Halana and Alena because I need the biggest thing on the board. I like having 3 of them. I don't know. Is this good? Is this enough? I think this is good. I just need a lot of freaking removal. I need to freaking remove everything. Which sucks. I want to do my own thing instead of answering everything they do, but alas, here we are. Anger of the Gods is definitely good. We do have the lands to play it on turn 3, and we do go first. If we need to, we can even get Shakedown Heavy and then play Anger of the Gods, and it survives. That, pass turn. Okay, so we are fortunate with the mana situation here. That doesn't always happen, but we are. Whenever a creature... Okay, so they kind of expected a lot of removal. Very well. Why don't we tear asunder that right there? Is that whenever a creature you control? Yeah, I think we could just tear that asunder right now, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go, I think we'll go Shakedown Heavy right now. Do we go Shakedown Heavy? Because, I mean, Anger of the Gods does kind of hit them kind of hard right now. And then they could just play Steel Leaf Champion, and Anger of the Gods doesn't really get that. So I kind of like, yeah, I kind of like Anger, to be honest. That is kind of good. Oops, sorry about that. I scratched my little nose. Old Growth Troll, yep, there's a thing that doesn't fall to Anger. Okay, yep, decent play. I think that's Shakedown Heavy? Is that Shakedown Heavy, or is that 2 Gala Greeters and start doing Gala Greeter stuff? I kind of like the Gala Greeters, to be honest. Okay, we'll take this damage. Oh, don't be a bitch. Okay, very good. Okay, Shakedown Heavy is going to be really nice. It's going to bring the Great Henge down by a whole heck of a lot. That's good. But it's only going to bring it down to, let's see. The normal cost is 9, right? Yeah, so it's only going to bring it down to 3, so I can't really afford it in Shakedown Heavy. So this enters tapped. Save the life. Shakedown Heavy. It's fine. We'll get them bigger, I think. No attacks. That would be kind of a little bit of psychotic. I think we'll block the Steel Leaf Champion. We'll take the Old Growth Troll. Tear Asunder, very good. That is a... do we attack? I think we might attack. And then kill Steel Leaf Champion, attack. Okay. They swing for 4? Bedevil. That is good. I think we passed the turn. Do we? Because they might just Tamiyo Safekeeping. Why don't we pass the turn? We'll play Bedevil before combat though, so that they don't swing in with the Werewolf Pack Leader for more than 6 damage and get the card. We'll do it on that. Okay, at least now they don't get the, let me bring it up, the pack tactics on Werewolf Pack Leader. They get a card if they attack with total power 6 or greater this turn. Okay, that's not the creature we were looking for, but we do get to play the Great Henge. Not terrible. We'll see if it gets killed. Pass turn. Collected oh boy. Well, I hope that's a huge whiff. That's not terrible. The Old Growth Troll is a lot of pressure on us. And they can also make the Werewolf Pack Leader a 5/3 with Trample. So we'll need to block that one with the Werewolf Pack Leader. Or with the Gala Greeters, that's at 3/3, sorry. Wow. Okay, well, we need an equally profitable turn. We'll take the 4. And this needs to be good. This needs to be really good. Okay, well, that's a decent start. Do we gain life here? I think we have to gain the life. That ain't really it, to be perfectly honest. That really isn't it. Because they could just, we have to block 4 damage there. That really sucks, to be honest. Pass turn. I don't really have anything to do. Let me hit pass turn, see if that helps. Oh dear. Because I want to attack Enuma, actually. So maybe I shouldn't have let that resolve, because now they just take whatever I talk Enuma. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. That's probably it. And the only thing that we could do at this point is a huge Anger of the Gods, and then pray that they don't like start the gravy train rolling with creatures plus Great Henge. Okay, I assume they'll just spam spacebar, attack with all. We have to block the Werewolf Pack Leader, which kind of sucks because Shakedown Heavy dies, but I think if we attack with it, they just take it, and then they swing in, so I don't mind doing that. Oh my god, you're actually a bitch, my dude. Just do it. Thank you. Good boy. There he is. Okay, we block this. They activate its ability, but that does take some mana away from them. They did not activate the ability, interestingly. Okay. I guess that's why. Okay, well, let's see if we can do everything we need to do right now. That is not it. So I'll tell them good game, and there we go. Jesus is the way of truth and life. Oh, hang on. Does anyone have music for this schmuck? Oh, Jesus is the way, truth, and life. You missed a word. No one can go to heaven except through him. You didn't capitalize him. You're going to fucking hell, loser. Repent from your sin, exclamation point. Turn to Christ. So you even knew that you were supposed to capitalize it, but you still fucked up. How do you feel about being a shitty messenger of the Lord? Turn to Christ before it's too late. I love you, though. I'm nice to have you, messenger. I appreciate you bringing the word of Christ to us sinners. I don't understand why you're here, though. You better be in church while you're typing that shit. You'd better be typing that shit from fucking church. In which case, what the hell are you doing on your phone in fucking church? Like, you do know what that today is. Oh my god, this guy is actually just wrapping himself in the armor of the cross in order to falsely assume the authority that it imbues you. I called you a false herald of Christ. I call you someone who does not deserve it. Jesus spoke specifically about people like you. It is not those who adorn themselves in the armor of the cross who you must worship, but rather somebody perfect like Christ himself. And you're sitting here telling me this shit. Oh, God, you should be in church. You need Jesus so bad. You actually need Jesus. That's Poopy Hand. We're keeping 5 here. Let's see. Ziatora's Envoy can probably go. The Great Henge can probably go. Unfortunately, that looks like it's just about it, seeing as we're kind of at the mercy of our top decks. Unfortunately. That's how it is. Cest la vi. That's all right. We're still lacking the red mana for pretty much everything we have. Last turn. Ha! I got them to pay 2 life for nothing. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much just letting Grixis control set up, and they have Nicol Bolas, who's good. Oh, interesting. Okay, Grixis Kroxa, better than your usual. Okay. We'll drop this because it blitzes out of the graveyard. Holy crap, my dude. Wow. Okay. Okay. The nerve to preach to me on Sunday when you should be in church. Oh, no. At this point, we might as well play nothing. Just to go to game 2 and, like, not really give much information. And seeing Hall of Storm Giants there, it looks like they're just planning on, you know, stalling, and then playing nice Planeswalkers. I'm kind of liking shifting Ceratops. We'll stay in the game as long as we can, though, just to see what they play, I guess. We can play Shakedown Heavy. It kind of just dies to this, though, which sucks. So maybe we can get a nice layer of the Hydra hit in there. But it's only for 2, and then they can still plus and then minus it. So, well, do we play this? Yeah, sure. Okay, there you go. That's it. We're not even going to discard a card. I just don't want them to see any more. I think that these cards in my hand are kind of important cards that they might want to do something about. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that one. Very well. I think Terra Sunder as an instant speed response to their Chandra might be nice. And definitely Unlicensed Hearse because Kroxa. I don't think the wipes are going to be necessary. I do like the instant speed Planeswalker responses though. I like I like Rhythm of the Wild. I like Rhythm of the Wild at 3. Um, I don't know how many Terra Sunders I need. Terra Sunder also doesn't really work on Hall of Storm Giants because it's for a target non-land permanent, and doesn't it stay as a land? Or yeah, it's still a land. Okay, yeah, so Terra Sunder won't work on that. I think it might be nice though, to have a few Terra Sunders, to be honest. Let's see, maybe minus one Halana, Alena. I like Rhythm of the Wild. I like this. I like freaking everything. Damn it. Damn it, I like everything. I love my little magic cards. I don't know what to get rid of. Ghalta maybe can go, because I don't know how much stuff we're going to actually keep on the field. Okay, let me move my text box there. Okay, there we go. That was very difficult for me. Thank you for sitting through that. At least we have a hand where we can play stuff. Oh man, until we get the 4 Ziatora's Proving Ground, unfortunately, it is going to be tough to yeah, cast things. But you know, I have things that I need to spend my rare wild cards on, and I'm opening packs of New Capenna, so I want to delay actually spending on those as long as possible. You know, I think we attack with that. I think we play Llanowar, so that way next turn we can do Halana and Alena and protect with Tamiyos. Right, we'll have a total of 5 manas. Okay, or we'll or we'll have 4. Okay. I don't know if Halana and Alena is the best play here. Do I go for it? Because they are tapped out is the thing. Maybe I go for it. I don't know if it's the right play. I'm doing it. I did it. I like this guy's name, Pinto Pete. Okay, Bedevil, very well. Took their whole turn. We are left with a 3/3 Llanowar Elves, not terrible. That's a little unfortunate. I don't know if I should pay the 2 life for this, because it would allow me to kill something up to a 3/3, which would be their Bone Crusher Giant on their turn, so I think I actually will. I hope they play their Bone Crusher Giant. That would be a victory for us. They could also play... Oh, does that Chandra cost 4 or 5? Blood Chief, that kind of sucks. I do want this. It's our only thing. Kaito. Okay.
The system can't fix everything, but we can. It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Swing with the elves. I don't know if we should play Gala Greeters. Okay. Cool, cool. I don't think we play Gala Greeters now. It just dies to pretty much any removal they have. We don't have a way to profit from it right yet. Bone Crusher Giant. Yep, okay, well at least Llanowar trades with that, and then we go Gala. And you could attack with your 1/1. Yeah, it's unblockable. Arid. Oh no. Okay, so some poopy draws. I think we attack. Force them to block. They trade 4 power for our 3. Not the worst thing in the world. We drop Gala Greeters. Dies to removal. Okay, next. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today, because I know that I'm not playing the most powerful deck. This is pretty much just a pile of... What? Oh, okay. I was like, what are you not attacking for? Well, seriously, what are you not attacking for? Each opponent sacrifices a permanent. I guess we just get rid of the mountain.
I outsmarted you eons ago.
Okay, that's pretty much it at this point. Can can just do that. I think we don't attack just in case we can profit off of it, but they're just going to keep plussing. They're going to get an ever-increasing amount of card advantage while we just sacrifice our lands till we have nothing. If we had treasure tokens via Gala Greeters, that would be nice to put onto the field, but unfortunately, yeah, that's it. Good game.
Start screaming? I know I'm on track.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much card advantage to deal with. Oh, man. I'm running 23 lands. I almost always run 23 lands because I like putting a bunch of dorks, right? Llanowar Elves and, you know, Gala Greeters. That's my rationale. But nevertheless, I would like to thank you for, you know, sitting here while I play with this, you know, this freaking pile of whatever the hell I had in my collection, pretty much. I appreciate you guys. I was hoping it might pop off a little bit more, like especially the Ziatora's things, but I have yet to actually give them haste and like send them in. Okay, we're waiting for this dude to find the play first button. He'll find it and he'll click it and then we'll go. Oh, poor guy. Okay, he stepped away. We see a Liliana avatar. We don't like that. We know what that means. Oh, but maybe he's just running blue-white and he's tricking us. Alright. Turn 1 Llanowar gets Fatal pushed. Ah, so you're running Jund Mayhem Devil. Aldred Familiar or Jund Croxa. Oh, what fun. Alright. Heartless Act. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Very well. Well, the good news is we have a few ways to get counters on things with Rhythm of the Wild and Halana and Alena. Great Henge. So I assume we play this and then they Heartless Act the Gala Greeters before it drops. We'll give it... I don't know, the treasure token might be pretty good, because then we can get Terror of the Peaks down. As much as I want to give it a counter. Okay, that is something that does stuff. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of my library, exile one of them, then put the rest on the bottom. You can look at and cast that card. Yep, and mana as though it were any color. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Alright. And I mean, we're running Jund, so a lot of our stuff might go right with their strategy. Just don't take my Phoenix. Don't you dare take my Phoenix. And do that. I think we go Terror of the Peaks and we put, do we put counters on our boys here? Or do we make treasure tokens? Because Terror of the Peaks will bring this down to a total casting cost of 5. So I think we'll make a treasure token at least. Yep. 1 treasure token and 1+1/+1 counter. Okay, we obviously don't attack with either. This thing is not only a 2/3, too big, but it also has Death Touch there. Bring it up. Don't see that one every day. I do appreciate that this person is playing something slightly outside of the stencil mold, if you will. God, please don't kill it. Oh, I would have loved to cast Ghalta off of that, man. I'm just freaking telling you. Let's see if we can. We do get a land for our troubles there. We have 5, 6. I think we could probably get Ghalta in there and swing kind of bigly here. Oh. Poor guy. Just let it happen. I want to see it, please. Thank you. Thank you. I don't need to win the series. I just need that to happen. Appreciate it, man. Okay. Was that a Croxa pile? I mean, I didn't see any of the usual Croxus stuff, like the Blood Tithe Harvester, Blood Tokens, anything. I didn't see Cauldron Familiar. This guy might be doing his own thing in Jund, which I have to commend, to be honest. Good for him. I think Terra Sunder might be nice. Meat Hook might be okay. What the hell? Oh, I don't know. I have to assume the dude's running freaking Liliana. I mean, he did exile a card. That could go well with Liliana because the card wouldn't be discard since it's exiled. I think this might be okay against Liliana. I do like that against Liliana. I like the drawing against Liliana. I like the blitzers against. I like freaking everything. Damn it. um. Okay, we do have Gala Greeter into Gala Greeter. The problem is the first one dies. We do go second though. We do have a little bit of too much top end in the opening hand though. Why don't we not play Llanowar Elves, just straight into Fatal Push? I think we come up. I would love to draw a land, because then I could go... Alright, fine. We don't have a source of black anyway there, but a land would enable us, any land would enable us Gala Greeter into Gala Greeter. That's annoying. Rekindling Phoenix is really good against that. Fortunate enough to draw the land there. That's a very fortunate top deck, so we're happy with that. Thank you, Auto Shuffler. And hopefully they're not running exiles. Taking a good look at the Phoenix. Destroy target creature. Okay, hopefully the token doesn't get fatal pushed. I would love that back. Wow. Damn. Holy crap, alright. And another one. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, God, we're just getting fed at least a chance. Doesn't mean we win, but it means that we're getting force-fed the opportunity to. Oh, 100 million block that. They'll probably just kill the token as well, but you know what? We get rid of the questing beast. I'm okay with that. Boom. A-okay. We got rid of two of their things with the last one. They're going to take back the questing beast with Takenuma. Or Elder Gargaroth. That does suck for us, but we do have... If we could get Terror of the Peaks, that'd be really nice against that. That's not quite Terror of the Peaks, but that is Gala Greeter into Gala Greeter, which is good. Tap treasure token, 100 million%. We will attack. Because that does put them at some pretty low life right now. Okay, do they swing with Paradise Druid? We will take that, of course. It's much better to not lose the capacity to gain 2 life with each creature, right? Is that Ghalta? Is that Ghalta or is that Terror of the Peaks and then Ghalta? We could also do Shakedown Heavy and then Ghalta, which I'm kind of okay with. Shakedown Heavy, actually, we could do Shakedown Heavy, Great Henge, then Ghalta. Or I may have fucked that up a little bit. Okay. Nevertheless, we will gain 2 life and treasure token. Oh, did I not fuck that up? Okay, good. Good for me. Look at that. Your boy here doing it. Oh, you'll love to see it. Yes. Okay, we do swing. Bring him down to 4. I forgot that that has reach, to be perfectly honest. So they do get a free card there. Now we will get the creature in here. That's the only good thing about that. And then when the Phoenix comes back, we do get another trigger out of the Great Henge. They still have to be careful with the Elder Gargoyle. We have Ghalta to block it. Oh, yes. That's good. Oh, this poor bastard. There it is. Yep. Oh, poor guy. We just got force-fed a victory there. I mean, I'm happy to see it, but that was an obvious force-fed victory. Good game. All right. Let's see how ugly this one is, because all balance must be restored. The 50% win rate must be enforced, and that's a good start to enforce it. Oh, God. I don't want to mulligan down to 5, especially not in a 3-color deck. Oh, Angels. All right, well, that's a good way to get her done. What's good against Angels? A really fast opening Anger of the Gods, which I only have 1 of. Do we block that? Yes. All right, that's too bad, because, yeah, this idiot is kind of mana screwed, and we are not exactly doing well ourselves, so that's too bad. That's probably our chance. Oh my god. You know they have a handful of Resplendent Angels and Collected Companies. Oh my god. All right, yeah, all right. All right. I think we cycle this. We fortunately have all our colors. Wow, that is pathetic. What a freaking miserable, stupid game this is. I mean, this guy's just going to draw his 3rd land and then Resplendent Angel, victory. Okay, he obviously just drew that. This is actually a freaking stupid game. Well, there's essentially their 3rd land. Okay, so the Auto Shuffler had mercy on them, finally gave them... It's not their 3rd land, but yeah, Giada does tap for a white, so... Okay. Okay. All right, wow, they're forcing that freaking win rate really hard with this one. Holy shit. Let's see. We can tap for. We have 6, 7, and then we can -2, so we can swing for 5 here. They double block. We do kill Giada. Okay, they take the damage. They're angels. That's nothing to them, but it does keep them away from 27 life. All right. Oh boy, here we go. Buckle your seatbelts, boys. Skyclave. I would assume they get rid of Rhythm of the Wild. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, sir. This is an idiotic game. Now, do we get rid of Giada or do we get rid of this because it gives us back a 3/3 Rhythm of the Wild or a 3/3 creature in place of Rhythm of the Wild. That reduces Ghalta's cost. I think we do that. So X equals 7 minus 1 is 6. Yep, that's all. That's all for me. Even without a land, we could afford Ghalta because we could tap the one Boseiju we have down, and then we could bring this one in and tap that too. That equals 8. This guy is getting freaking screwed. I feel so embarrassed for this whole game. And they could still win, even if we draw Ghalta, because all they need to do is get a Resplendent Angel going. Wow, Bedevil. Do we Bedevil? Bedeviling Giada is pretty good. But it might be better to get Ghalta down and then do a surprise Bedevil after they block. This is an idiotic game. That's just to keep them away from 27. And if they lose that, that's A-okay because their next Angel will enter with 1 less +1/+1 counter because Giada. Oh, look at that, for all of our trouble. Alright, yep, well, we had to tap out for that, so no Tamiyos. That's what we get for our trouble. This is a fucking stupid game. Oh my god. Alright, I get it. I get it. I won the last game. I get it. We will attack with Llanowar Elves. Because it adds 1 to the Lair of the Hydra. We have 7 lands plus Llanowar Elves, so that is a 5/5 Lair of the Hydra. They have collected company now. They're debating playing that on their turn or actually doing stuff. Okay, now Lair of the Hydra can't swing in against the Youthful Valkyrie. They don't care. They're going to chump it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Very good. Oh, wow. Well, we do have something to say to them. We do need to get rid of Youthful Valkyrie. Unfortunately, we get Vivien, unfortunately, a little too late, because now they could just swing in for 2 whole entire damages. And I think we, do we attack in with the Lair of the Hydra? Because that might get them to, so that might really tempt them to block it with that thing, which would save Vivien for a turn. Alright, they didn't fall for the stupid little plan there. Whatever. So you have 8 plus 9 is total, minus 2 is 7. They have collected company, though. Which could very easily pump them up to a 27 life. Right, Resplendent Angel. This is the dumbest game. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's an 8/8. It doesn't really matter because they have they don't need that much more to win. This is freaking stupid. Oh my god. We're bringing in, let's see, we'll bring in both wipes that we have. Well, we'll bring in Anger of the Gods. Do we bring in Meat Hook Massacre? I think so. Alright, it's been fucking, that was the dumbest fucking game. Wow. Okay, I do like Tear Asunder, actually. I actually like Tear Asunder a lot here, and I think that's what we're going to have to do, is just freaking kill everything until we can play stuff. So I might take out some, let's say, Rhythm of the Wild probably goes. We need to kill shit. Tamiyos might be useful, but we just need to freaking kill shit. I don't know if Anger of the Gods is going to do it, because 3 damage is only good until they get the Resplendent Angel. Might be useful to have it, though, just to have more. I like the Flyers. I like this because it might be our only chance to make big stuff. This, I don't know about. But it does get us cards and Blitz out of the graveyard. Kind of okay with this. Holy crap. Alright, that was stupid. I assume they don't need to do much. They're angels. They're gonna be just fine. Play first. Stupid hand, but we do have Llanowar Elves into Shakedown Heavy. And this will come into play untapped on our second turn. Shakedown Heavy will help us draw cards for like a turn or two until it's too small against their Resplendent Angel beefed up stuff. Fair enough. At least the game won't take too long. Unless it does. The last game was miserable. This. Hopefully it doesn't just get Fateful Absence. I would love to attack with it and get a card at least to replace it, instead of Fateful Absence doing that for me. Okay, we do get to attack with it. That's nice. They took the damage. Okay, we're going to play Halana and Alena, I think. Who do we beef up? Shakedown Heavy. Oh, right, because that's on combat. I knew that. I didn't. Bishop of Wings. Alright, we're looking okay here, because that is a rocket-powered Ghalta flying at their face. Yeah. Okay, they said GG, on to the next one. Fair enough. I like the dude, he did let it happen, went out with style. I don't have much more to say than I already did. Seems like we gave this dude something to think about. Well, that one was much less drawn out and painful than the first one. Oh my god. I mean, it kind of makes sense that he's sideboarding now, because what did we really do in the first game? Lair of the Hydra? Tried to play Ghalta? They already knew that? I think white has some stuff that hates on black and red, right? The enemy colors, so maybe they got some nice spells for that. Maybe they put in more creature removal. Okay, should I take this hand? I'm a freaking idiot, I can't tell. Not bad, not terrible. I kind of like the Tear Sunders, but until we get enough mana for it, I don't know. I'm almost debating dropping the Mountain. I think I might need to do these, though. I wonder if the Mountain was better, because we could still play both of our creatures. We go second. This. Okay, Fateful Absence mana, fair enough. I'd rather put Tenacious Underdog out into that. They're gonna destroy it. Much better it be that. They obviously have an instant there. The game kind of lets you know that pretty easily. Baffling End. Exile it. What? I get a dinosaur token when it comes back, right? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, so they just put in freaking removal. Fair enough. We have the mana for Gala Greeters, or for Tear Sunder soon enough. We'll drop Gala Greeters past turn. I might wait till 5 mana to play this, so that it not only swings in with haste, but then also goes to our graveyard rather than being exiled. Not necessarily by that, of course, but still. I'm kind of feeling good about Halana and Alena right now. It might get Tear Sunder, or it might get, you know, Fateful Absence, but I am feeling okay about it. You have like board wipes or something. That's Doomscar mana. Very notably, Wandering Emperor. They might even have settled the wreckage. So I'm feeling a-okay about just swinging in with the Gala Greeters right here. Yeah, let's just swing in with Gala Greeters. That's it. Not even Halana and Alena. If they want to play like the ultimate bitch, then that's what we'll do. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, sorry. Yep. Activate that. Well, it's our turn. We still have 3 mana. Not bad. Phoenix. Hey, not bad. I'll take it. Okay, end turn. We could tear this asunder on their turn. We could get back a 3/3 dinosaur token with trample, and then it'll be able to attack on our turn. We could power it up to a 5/5 trampler. Gives them something to worry about. This guy is a bitch and a half. Alright, loser, what are you gonna do? Playing around settled the wreckage. Collected Company. Very well. Okay, we have Tear Asunder. Looks like Resplendent Angel could be really good, though. They're still at 20 life. Alright. So the Righteous Valkyrie is going to power them up. They're going to feel really good about blocking with Bishop of Wings. And that. They're definitely going to double block that. We tear asunder the Righteous Valkyrie. It's the only play. We deal them 1 damage. Ah, alright. Oh, you'll love to see it. The trample is the reason why it kept going through there. We like that. Very good. Alright, they have 2 mana. I like that. That is definitely a reason to play Ziatora's Envoy here. Baffling End on the token. Oh, alright, that's going to be a nice Ziatora Zombie. That's going to be a 7/6 trampler. Yeah. Definitely this. Alright, I hope it's something good. Yeah, sure, let's play it. Three mana, not Wandering Emperor, not Settle the Wreckage, Resplendent Angel. They'll gain a bunch of life, they'll put in an Angel token. That does suck. It does. But let's see. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so we could go Shakedown Heavy and Rekindling Phoenix. We can attack. We can make this pretty big and force a fat block off of them if they don't do anything about it. So why don't we start out by doing that? Do we attack with the other one too? Yeah, it trades with stuff. We'll do that. This one's an issue to block with the 8 toughness there. Yep, sure. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, we've got a Phoenix and a Shakedown Heavy to put on the field. The Resplendent Angel would be devastating. So naturally they get a Collected Company. Alright, NetDecker, what do you have? Oh, Skyclave Apparition, that's good. Thank the good heavens it wasn't a Resplendent Angel, though. Or, is this Resplendent Angel? Righteous Valkyrie, my bad. That sucks. We will play it, of course, but that does suck. Not a creature. Okay. Just makes it more difficult to block it. Now they have to double block it. I would love a card from that. Because they also have to double block that since it has 4 toughness. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's it. Actually, we'll put the counters on Shakedown Heavy this time. Because if they can chump Rekindling Phoenix and this one has Menace, then at least we can make it a little more difficult. Alright, they forgot that Halana and Alena has the what's it called? Reach? They'll remember now after that. Okay, well they do get a bunch of chumps. Alright, well that is pretty good. We'll put the counters on Shakedown Heavy, and we really hope to draw something nice, so naturally we didn't. Fair enough. Well, not really. That really sucks, actually. We're going to put the counters on Shakedown Heavy, and I think we'll attack with only that. Do we attack with only that? Because they have a lot of damage in the air, to be perfectly honest, and they could just chump us really easy. And make even more chumps. So maybe it's best to just attack with Shakedown Heavy. All they need is the Righteous Valkyrie, and that's it. Alright, at least it takes 2 chumps. Wow. Alright. Damn, they got it. Very good, very good. Jesus. Alright, well, we're having a lot of fun. Collected Company or right? It's the fucking Righteous Valkyrie. Good game, you cocksucker. Ah, very nice. It was interesting, though, until it just ended boringly. But, you know, good game. Oh, definitely needed the freaking water after that one. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Oh, okay, okay. Yep, very good. On to the next one. Oh, man. Damn, that was a bit of a slog. I would think an Angels game would go a lot faster than that. Alright, well, whatever. Nice to kind of stand a chance. Ah, mistake to not put in Meat Hook Massacre, though, huh? Alright, what have we? They go first, though. We do have the Tenacious Underdog. Nothing else, though. I think we keep this. Okay, well, that's good. It's a pretty good top deck there. Get their last color. I'll take it. Blue-white player passes the turn. Unbelievable. We play this. It's fine if it gets countered. Just goes to the grave to be blitzed. March of Otherworldly Dreams would suck. Which is why I think we'll keep in Tamiyo Safekeeping when we sideboard against this loser. Yep, very good, very good. Tear Asunder. I think Rhythm of the Wild just gets countered, but I think we'll go for it. It looks like actually Censor probably kills it, but nevertheless, we do have another one. Wow. Alright, well, I wonder if they're gonna kill it or something. I mean, they're blue-white. Alright, interesting. I think we'll only play one of them, because if we lose both of them, that's our entire capacity to cast Rekindling Phoenix. As of right now, without knowing what our top deck is, of course, that's our ticket to Phoenix. Wow. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. Think we'll go, attack? Do we try the other Rhythm of the Wild? I think so. It does get censored, though, but we'll see what they do. Maybe I should have played it first and then attacked. No, Absorb. It meets the same end. Okay, very well. Is that Gala Greeters Llanowar Elf? The problem is then they just wipe the field pretty easy. I think that is. Because, I mean, we don't have this next source of red, so... That's my best shot at making it. Okay, off to them. They're looking pretty good right now. As a blue-white deck that likes the late game, yeah, they're looking pretty alright. They could Shark Typhoon if they have it. The Wandering Emperor. Very good. They'll probably put in the token.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Okay, very nice. Yep, good.
We must protect.
Well, we can cast Phoenix and then still have 2 to yeah, we take that, of course. So we can get around Censor with the Phoenix, which is kind of nice. Obviously, they could still absorb or whatever. Okay, we still can do that. I don't think I want to blitz this. I think I'd rather use that mana for this. Is that it? Yeah, I think I want to do that. They have 2 cards in hand. Hey, we do get a nice thing out of Gala Greeters. I think we can start with the tap treasure token. Yeah, we'll just pass turn. No attack. We hold open Tamiyos, which is okay. It probably just eats a counter, but at least they don't have, what's he called, Teferi yet. So to be honest, we do have a shadow of a chance, because as a blue-white deck, like, they should be doing a little better than this. They really wish that they had, you know, Shark Typhoon.
Show them how we greet
We're
our
going to cast
enemies.
Tamiyos on Rekindling Phoenix right now, because I don't want to block that and then have it screw up. Alright, that probably prevents the attack. I just thought that they would, you know, kill the Phoenix because this thing would have first strike vigilance, and then they would, you know, just kill the token. Well, I think the first thing we can do is attack the Wandering Emperor and see what they do, and then maybe we can play this guy. Or even Terror of the Peaks, although I think that might just fall to board wipe, so maybe this one would be good. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing, buddy? I would assume they have something to say about that. That's interesting. I don't want to play anymore because it all dies to Farewell, right? And that Exile all kills the Phoenix, too. Yeah, pass turn. Another Emperor. Wow. Okay, well, that takes care of the Phoenix.
You'll be safer. You are not much of a roadblock. Strike fast.
Wow,
and
okay,
strike
yep.
hard.
They got that one. Narset. Wow, okay. Damn. I kind of want to play Terror of the Peaks here. Because if we can get that sticking around, that might be really, really good. I think I'm going to pay the 2 life here just to mess around with them. Not necessarily that I need it. Really hope that doesn't get countered. We are going to gain 2 life or create a treasure token. I think we'll gain the 2 life. That's just pass turn. The hope is that we can resolve one of these creatures coming up. Highly unlikely Terror of the Peak stays around, unfortunately, since we don't have, what's it called? A Tamiyo Safekeeping in hand. 1 top, 1 bottom, okay. Oh, just don't get to Fairy. Alright, did you get something for it, or did you not, loser? Just play it. Wow, okay, that's kind of sucks, but they do have to pay 3 additional life, and more importantly, I would say, is the card out of their hand.
Show them how we greet our
No blockers. I think that's Rekindling Phoenix. Jawari Disruption. Wow, okay. Damn. Shakedown Heavy, or definitely the Phoenix. And we can't play anything, or this one, I guess, is really the only option because it just gets to Jawari Disruption, and they would love nothing more than to get that one. We have to, I think, gain 2 life here. Yeah, that's a pass turn. Right, let me bring up Jawari Disruption, counter target spell, let's controller pays 1. They would love nothing more than to hit the Shakedown Heavy with that.
Remember your training.
Okay, that sucks. But we do the Phoenix here. Okay. We are fortunate enough to get it back. That's quite nice. Wow, Halana and Alena. That isn't bad. Yep. Put the counter on, do we put it on Gala Greeters? Because then it could start getting bigger than their things. And either way, we're going to attack with the Phoenix. They don't have a Wandering Emperor. Let's see. 1 and how much? 4? Yeah, I think it's fine to put it on Gala Greeters, actually. All right, let's go, loser. Thank you. Very nice. All right, we'll just swing at this one. They're not getting any more cards out of that one right now, so that's okay. Wow, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Would love to see them put 2 cards on the bottom, because that means neither of them is what they want. Always a slog playing this shit. Alright. Pleasure.
I'm never done for
we can't play Shakedown Heavy because it gets Jawari Disruption, so pass turn. And we have to be careful with Shakedown Heavy too, because Narset does prevent us from drawing more than 1 card per turn, so they could just take it out of combat and we wouldn't even get the card. Pretty easy for them to hit a board wipe here. Well, if you guys are here, if you're awake, I'd like to ask anyone that is awake, if you could help out with the stream, if you like what you're seeing, you know, if you might want more, not necessarily this is kind of just something I threw together, hit a like on the stream, you know, helps it get out to other people, helps my channel grow. I got 83 subscribers. I'm closing in on 100, man. I'm liking that. Oh, yeah. And just wait until you see the size of my ego after I hit 100. I'm kidding. But yeah, it really helps the stream. You know, I appreciate that. So, you know, while we're sitting here waiting for a blue-white player to do absolutely nothing and decide to pass the turn because that's what they do, you know, it would be very much appreciated. Wow, he didn't attack. He could have brought me down to 1. I totally would have taken that.
Past, present, and future are bound by threads of time.
Wow. He didn't attack. They have Vigilance, by the way. Would have put huge pressure on Gala Greeters in this thing. We got away with attacking with the Phoenix. Oh, you love to see it. Damn. Cannot believe it. I think it's a Ziatora's Envoy, and we send it at them. It'll be a 7/6. Tough to kill. Well, it'll power up the Gala Greeters. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to power that up. I want to power up the Phoenix. That way it doesn't just get killed by, what's it called? Yorion. Mana check. They have 2 mana. Full hand, though. They have a full hand. We'll attack with this. Anything else? They would love to kill Gala Greeters. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. I don't think we play Shakedown Heavy, because if they wipe, we have nothing. Hopefully if they wipe, they can't kill the Phoenix token it creates, but obviously Farewell exiling all creatures takes care of that. If they attack with those tokens, then something's definitely up. Wow, that's brutal. That's brutal. Treasure token, or 2 life. Treasure token. Kind of nice that at least we got that little benefit, I guess. Okay.
Put thoughtfulness before action.
Okay, that kind of sucks, though. Fateful Absence, well, that kills Shakedown Heavy, so that's looking like it's probably it. We don't even have a graveyard, unfortunately, so why don't we just go on to the next one? It is always miserable facing these people, but it was an interesting game if it was a, you know, a slow slog and miserable, too. So what do? We keep in Tamiyo's Safekeeping. We tear asunder for their Planeswalkers. Definitely keep Rhythm. I would assume we're going to see Graveyard Hate. If they're going to exile the graveyards, I don't know how useful this is. Ghalta might be good, but it's kind of hard to keep things on the field against them, and it just does to, what's it called? Fateful Absence. What else can we do? I like Vivien. It might be our only chance if we can get her down. If we can get that down, that's good. I like Tear Asunder a whole hell of a lot. Because Wandering Emperor. Anything else? I kind of like Tenacious Underdog, though. I don't know how useful Terror of the Peaks is going to be honest. Because it's a huge target. Tear Asunder, and with that, we do have 2 of these, 3 of these, and 2 of these for a total of 7. I'm kind of okay with that and still keeping in 1 terror. That's a toughie. I didn't put in Shifting Ceratops because they are running a pretty nice suite of white removal spells. The only problem is we have to wait a while for Shakedown Heavy. But if I... Oh, wait, we can't even play Shakedown Heavy. So, yeah, mulligan it. Yeah, we don't even have the black mana. Alright, I get it. We lose. Fair enough. Alright, well, we can make it fast then, right? Get rid of, I guess... Do we get rid of Terror of the Peaks? Wow, okay, well, we need a mana. Wow, okay, we got the mana. Do we do Shakedown Heavy or do we do Rhythm of the Wild? Which one do we want to get, Jawari Disruption? Dovin's Veto, okay. Alright. Tells me they don't have Jawari Disruption in hand. Obviously, then they draw a card, so... We are going to do that to get around the Jawari Disruption, whatever. We'll go Shakedown Heavy, I think. Yes, wait till my end step, because if I have Tamiyo Safekeeping, that makes a difference. Alright, fair enough. They opt to kill it on their turn rather than ours. Of course, that is Wandering Emperor. That could just happen there. So... I mean, we could test that. We could play Halana and Alena and see if they want to counter that, because if they don't counter Halana and Alena, then you know exactly what that means. I kind of like attacking with Shakedown Heavy and then maybe playing Ziatora's Envoy. Or do we do Halana and Alena after that? Let's just attack. I think it just gets Wandering Emperor, though. You didn't do all your thinking while I was sitting there taking forever? I admit that I took forever. I was thinking. You didn't think too? You didn't kind of chest it out and figure out what your moves? Alright, that was pretty obvious. Fair enough. We'll drop
I am the Emperor of
the thing is, if we drop Halana and Alena, then it's tough to get something to power up. Because they just counter that. Because this, whatever we play, can't be countered here. Kind of, why don't we just go Halana and Alena? Oh my god. Oh my god, their Liliana avatar is growing gray hairs. My Vivien avatar is getting old. Oh my god, dude.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Mein Gott. The fairy. Wow. Okay.
Right on schedule. Reverse.
What do we do? Do we send this straight at Teferi? Might be our best shot because we need to kill Teferi. Yeah.
How long do you want to wait for?
Alright, draw a card. Maybe it'll be a land. Maybe not. Fair enough. It's a Terra Sunder that could go to Wandering Emperor, but it would have to be after they tap out. We did get rid of a card advantage engine, though. One of, either 3 or 4 of them that they're running. Hell yeah, William. How you doing, sir? Pretty good, man. It's blue-white hunting season, and it's not going too well. I'm doing well, man. I'm playing a little pile of Jund here, kind of with this guy, because I have 3 in my collection. And I just been looking at it every time I pass over it for other cards. And I was like, you know what? The curiosity finally got to me. I wonder how it's going to do. So that's what we're doing. Looks like this loser's holding up mana to counter whatever we have. That's nice and annoying. I think we hit them with the Halana and Alena so that they can counter it. It's that or we tear asunder the Wandering Emperor so that they can counter that. I'm kind of liking the tear asunder on the Wandering Emperor, to be perfectly honest. And unfortunately, I don't think I want to wait around till their end step to do that. Maybe I should. The thing is, you have to pressure them on freaking their end step, because then you do shit on their end step, they tap out, and then you take your turn with fresh mana. Ugh. Alright, loser, let's go. Today, Junior. They do that. Okay. Well, no time like the present.
I'll be back.
That sucks. We take it. That is 8 damage. No bueno. We have to hope Halana and Alena resolves. And sticks around long enough to block the 2/2 token with first strike and reach. We do have Tamiyo's Safekeeping for it though, so really the only thing we have to play is Halana and Alena, as we lack the second source of red. Fortunate enough to have Tamiyo's Safekeeping up though. If that gets absorbed, we're pretty much dead. Alright, that does hit the field. Now, Llanowar Elves does block the 2/2 token there, so that's kind of nice. Oh man, this is looking like the end of the stream, William. I appreciate you stopping by, but it's just a little exhausting playing this freaking loser. We have to keep the Llanowar Elves, so we're going to try our best for that. Let's see if that gets absorbed. I mean, they didn't absorb Halana and Alena. But, I mean, that can't get Dovin's vetoed. We'll see if that happens. Jesus Christ, dude. You're such a blue... It's always the blue-white players. It's like how... And the thing is, maybe you have to, like, kind of understand, because they don't play a lot of games, so it's not like they understand the choices to make, because it's like, each one of their games takes freaking, like, 15 to 30 minutes. So it's not like they have a lot of experience playing. An aggro player has like 10 times the amount of experience playing. Oh my god, dude. At least you thought that one through. Looks like they pretty obviously have a counter, which they were really considering doing on Tamiyo's. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to do with that one, so that really sucks. We can only power up the Llanowar Elves. And do nothing with it. Pass turn it is. I think I have played this guy before. I'm pretty sure I recognize the name. I'm not going to give him the nice good game, but I will say good game to the poor schmuck. Okay, yep, that's pretty much it. Good game. We'll concede. Very nice, because we can't block the flyer now at this point, right? They just swing overhead for 6. So there you go. Good game. Oh, man. I appreciate you stopping by, William, but that's pretty much it. The stream was I had a decent win somewhere in there. I might put that into a video. I'm not sure. If you could leave a like on the video, it does help send the video out to other people. You know, it gets the channel starting to grow a little bit more. You know, I appreciate you always coming by, asking how I'm doing. Yeah, with that said, big fat bastards and bastardettes, kings and queens, I look forward to streaming for you tomorrow, Monday at 7 p.m. You guys have a good rest of your weekend, and yeah, we'll see you then. Take care of yourselves, and thanks for stopping by, William. I appreciate you, man. And if you're still there, always appreciate you too, boss man.